Okay, recording is going. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing. I believe we are good to go. Welcome everybody to another stream of Dragon Quest IX, where we are going to do some more quests, and yeah, more quests, more grottos, more who knows what else. And I am gonna try and start streaming more often. I mean, technically I have been doing that more often. But definitely trying to do more of the like, hey, this would be nice to get a little money from. Because after doing some more job searching this week, I've come to the realization I'm gonna have a hard time trying to find something that I'd be able to do with work. Because like everything that I want to try and do requires experience, but to get the experience I need experience, and it's a whole mess of things. So I've decided to finally have some form of goal bar, in this case bits, on Twitch to go, hey, this is, my current goal. And that number, along with the one on Ko-Fi, is to get the Baldur's Gate 3 soundtracks. Because I really like those, because I've been listening to just music on my computer a lot more lately, instead of just watching YouTube videos, because I've just been kind of getting more and more annoyed with YouTube ads, so I've just been going, I don't care to watch YouTube videos this much, so I just instead just listen to music. I'd love to have the Baldur's Gate 3 on my computer, music on my computer, so that is the goal for right now. At some point, and by some point I mean probably after the stream, I am going to set up a little page on my website that will have a breakdown of all the different donation forms you can donate to me, and like how much of the money you give actually gets to me. Because I know like with Twitch subs, it's roughly 45%, I want to say, of the cost of the sub ends up going to me as the creator. And then for bits, it's about 71%, I think was the number, that goes to me, compared to the cost that you're, assuming you don't get the $3 bundle, which oddly enough is would just be a direct one-to-one. Trying to think of the other thing. Yeah, Patreon, I have to figure that out. I should also probably do more on it again. Not again, just in general. I haven't done shit on my creative platforms to try and entice people to support me. Because I've never been, I can't think of the right thing, but just I've never been too good at any of the different things, and I'm also very hard on myself, and do not support myself. However, I will try and get better at this. Now this is the first step. And then Ko-Fi, I need to figure out there, and then I think there's technically a few other. And basically, I need to figure out, hey, where do people want to donate via, or donate to me through? That'll take a while since no one really shows up too often. And if you are, you most likely are just a casual viewer, which I love, honestly. I love people who are just having a good time, relaxing, and enjoying the show, kind of thing. Because it makes it a fun time to actually stream instead of just play the game. And then it'll take a while just to get anyone who's like, oh yeah, I'll want to support that financially. But before I go into any more tangents regarding the fact that I do need to try and get more money, I will start actually playing. Also, we did do the Angry and Crits quest because of two things. One, I didn't realize that it was the person who made them angry had to do the crit. Just anyone, which makes it a lot easier. And two, if you crit kill an enemy, you then make the others angry. And then you just had a few times where then I crit killed them. So it's like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, as I was just kind of casually doing some grottos on my own. Because despite the fact that I do very much enjoy streaming, I have a tiny social battery that very quickly exhausts. So it is the case of just like, oh, I am tired, exhausted, and will continue doing exactly what I was doing before. But this time while not talking. As it stands, my jaw has already started to hurt. I don't talk that much. Unless I'm talking into the void. Okay. Also, I just noticed ads started, which kind of sucks. But, two things. I might as well tangent at this point, just so that if anyone is on Twitch, they can watch. They can watch me or hear me do the quest stuff. But you know, ads also do help me gain a little bit of money. It's not much. However, actually, let me slap over to the analytics. Not the button I meant to do. Whoops. I'm gonna switch things around a few times due to many missed buttons. Okay. Duplicate. And fix. Okay, revenue 19th. Yeah, last week. Yeah, last week I actually had 21 cents from ads, which is insane. Because actually, how many people? No, I actually had the most people on at that point, but it definitely felt like, how in the world? Because usually, I should say as well, usually I only get like 3 cents a stream, if that, from ads. So the fact that I saw like 25 cents was like, hey, wait a second, that's pretty cool. Anyways, on to the actual game now that the ads have ended. Claim an oath, you did it. 2 monsters, as ropeable as you like, all stunkered with critical hits. Here's something for your trouble. I got this armor from the oldies. I bought it off a trader, who got it from their oldies, who sold it to someone else, and then stole it back from them. Oh, nice. Warrior's armor. I actually don't know the stats. It probably is really unimpressive if I don't know the stats. Since I made this nice little fun spreadsheet with a lot of different armors, pretty much as long as they did something. And I'm guessing the warrior's armor doesn't. Right, yo, it's time to introduce you to the diggers and me 2 bodygoods. Come on in, fellas. Huh. I was really expecting 2 of the burly sprites. Good day. Good day to you. I am Thaddeus, protector of the weak and champion of the underdog. Me thug. Me hate bullies. Protect people who cannot protect themselves. Ugh. I see that with a little more training, you might cut quite a dash in battle. There is still time before our final confrontation with the enemy. Return here when you have reached level 40. I realize I should have been on warrior character, grab that level 41, but oh well. What we are going to do is go to Stornway, because want to know something interesting? Between this and the last stream, when I was doing some grottos, actually, let me check. What? I want to say it was the 28th, but it might have been the 38th. That was deep enough. I am now seeing new enemies that I've never seen before. I've played this game so many times, but I've never played into the end game. And the grottos pretty much ever. Like, I've done a little bit, but not really much. Nope, I need to actually go sleep. And so, like, I haven't seen a lot of these enemies, like the Draconium or Darkonium slime. That thing almost kicked my butt, honestly. Just one of them almost kicked my butt. More than the bosses did. And you want to know the funniest thing? I also had just previously went, yeah, I only really need to worry about the bosses. You know, everything else was really easy to deal with. And then those devils showed up. And it's like, okay, maybe I need to have some better protection in general. Luckily, since most of it tended to be lightning based, I have my stuff built for anti-lightning due to a good old-fashioned case that most of the lightning stuff also reduces blast stuff, which covers every boss. Except for... not Nazim. He's the annoying one. No, I didn't need to be there. Oh well, I'll grab these things. I can't remember the actual name, but he's the white beast, Chimera looking like enemy. Because he does fire damage and then just normal damage, but he generally isn't really a threat at all. It's similar to Equinox, where it's like, you're not really that scary. However, Equinox does have a lightning based thing. Oh no, it's downstairs. Why do I always think it's near the upstairs? Equinox has the bolts from the blue, which does a lot of lightning damage. Nope, not there. But if you have good lightning resistance, then he just won't do it because he won't think it's worth doing. So it's like right now I just basically have everyone decked out, like magic armor, ethereal gloves, whatever their best bottoms are. The sizzling bikini bottoms for women are the best for lightning and fire attacks. They don't really do much for blast, but the magical skirts also do nothing for blast. Pretty much none of the leg armor does anything for blast, sadly. The Wellington boots, while terrible for style, they do give a 10% damage reduction for lightning and blast, so they're really good. And then magic armor, eventually I'll make it into ethereal armor. It's just really darn good in general. And yeah, it doesn't have the chance to reflect it like mirror armor does. But with a lot of enemies, they just do damage, that type of damage. The only ones that really do spells are Shugum, which is good, because where magic armor can get the benefit, because that is actually a nasty attack, but really his danger is the crits. And then Elfhood, which, yeah, he just does magic, so yeah, slap on that reflecting gear and go, ha ha, stop hitting yourself, or get obliterated by an overcharged flame ball. Though it's also very fun to reflect an overcharged fireball. Oh, wait just a minute. The thing you've got there in your hands, it's a platinum pick, right? Also, this is what I got from a Darkonium slime. And also, it may be the first one, or any, you know, that you encounter, but it was the first one. I was like, yay, I like this. Wow, so this is a legendary pick itself. You're amazing. Can't believe you actually got a hold of it. Right then, time to get digging. Hand me my pick and I'll get started. Yes. Is that alright, really? It's enough to bring a tear to the eye. Thanks, pal. Right, here goes nothing. Let's get digging. And now this place is opened up. What is here? We will finally know. I'm all giddy, that's for certain. Because I've always wondered, because, you know, the initial quest where you give him a slime drop to try and squeeze through, because he sees something on the other end. Now, granted, that's a really long other end. Was really cool, and it made me think, like, okay, what's going on? Like, you know, the magic water dude, you know, gives hints of Bloomingdale. Not Bloomingdale. Oh, what is that city? That town we go to kill Mog. The ruined one up north. Like, you know, we get hints about like that and connections and stuff. And then, you know, this is like, oh, it really enticed my theorizing brain. But that was it. I was like, dang it. And then I, you know, learned that this was a fancy quest that you could get afterwards. And I was really bummed when I couldn't until save editing. I made it through. At last, at long last. Just look at this place. Reckon we found something pretty amazing here. Ooh, what's that there? Some kind of coffin or something? I also love how it looks more like just TPs thrown around rather than like wrappings. Well, I don't think there can be much doubt that we found the secret underground room, eh? Here, this is to commemorate our finally making it through that cursed crevice. Go on, take it. You did get me a legendary item after all. Okay. Mighty Armlet is something. The funny thing, none of the accessories mean anything. And it comes down to one tiny single thing. The healing bracer. Because getting 25 health back every single turn is god tier. Like, you can be immune to status effects. That's nice. But, you know, being able to just auto heal, not have to really worry about having a healer on hand. Oh, it's another level of amazing. I'm going to have a quick nose around and see what exactly we found. Thanks a million, pal. I'm gonna cause chaos. A large old coffin lies there, silent and sinister. Okay. Not actually something to go on. I'm gonna talk to him again. Came down here out of curiosity. I think I might have stumbled on a major historical discovery. I should leave my mark here while I've got the chance. Okay, I do want to check what the Mighty Armlet is. Yeah, it's just a little bit more damage. It's like 6 more points of damage. Which isn't bad. It's just, it's very much the case of like, well, this is not that very useful. Okay, gotta do the good old in and out trick. to see if anything's updated. No, okay. I have no idea if this updates, like later on something happens, you talk to someone else. No idea. All I know is that we've done it. And it's really cool that well, we've now seen that. I've never seen it before, so now it's the fact that we have is like, ooh, it makes me quite happy. Okay, now we shall head over to Coffinwell and just kill some random things until we get his the kid's papers. So yeah, the plan is just to murder. Murder. Yeah, I just realized. Okay. I realized by doing it just with one character and being said one character being my character, I can just do a multi or a single half-inch, and it doesn't matter. Does, however, matter if I... Oh yeah, if I have things speed up. Brain's a little loose today. Because I realized I could... Like, for a little bit, I set it up with 3, but with 3, I was getting the items, that's for certain. However, I then had to make sure that the target died, because Poison alone couldn't do enough damage to consistently kill the first one every time. So it was a case of like, okay, I gotta make sure to have at least 2 people, so I put Savan back on killing duty. So then it was just back to the first 2, you know, having to do things, and it's like, well, at the very least I can do something now, but now I still have to, you know, switch Algra back from, you know, from stealing to not stealing, you know, normal things to stealing, and I was like, And then I settled on, wait a second, why don't I just have, you know, just me be the one stealing? Because, yay, Torn exam paper. 0 points. That is great. It is the case of he failed. Probably. But he probably also lost it to the wind. Whew. But yeah, and now I've realized I can just set it up with have it set up so that my brain works. That it is either it's just my main person. That's where I was going. I was like, why can't my brain work? And the answer is I do not know, but probably maybe some ADHD, might be just the autism. Who knows? But either way, because like no matter who I have on thieving duty, unless it's my main character, I have to do my main character. So either way, I had to, you know, take their input, and I was like, wait a second, why don't I just make it so that everyone does their own, you know, thing, their own thing. You know, they have fun AI maneuvers. Oh, nice, I did actually take something. And, you know, in the meantime, I just go yoink, yoink, until I can't steal an item. Or rather, there aren't any more items to steal. Then I just go yoink. And then from there I just basically act because I'm still lazy when it comes to tactics. I mean, there is a reason why I have everyone else on just fight wisely. Because at one point in time, I did do everyone's plans. I, planned everything out, all that kind of fun stuff. Just like, okay, you do this thing, you do that thing, you buff me now, you do this defense. But there's two things. One, already, and I don't even have half the things filled out. There are not almost, but there are 8 pages of abilities, each being 4. So that's a lot to go through. And decide, okay, which one do I want to do? So, it's that kind of thing of like, well, there's a lot to pick through, and I don't want to have to necessarily pick through most of it. Oh, nice. He actually did get 100. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah. And so it's the case of the fight wisely works fine enough. It also has the case of where they can react to other things that happen during the turn. Like, if the boss goes before them and someone is low on health, the healer can go, oh, I should heal you, instead of like, well, everyone's at full health, I might as well hit. What a relief. You found the missing part of Lionel's test paper. Let me see. Give Jade all the tournament exam papers. Here you go. Now, let's see. It's a bit hard to read in pieces like this. But if we put this piece here, and this piece here, it says Lionel 10 points. Lionel 100 points. Lionel 100 points? My goodness, he really did get 4 marks. You clever little rascal. Who's Mummy's little genius, eh? Oh, I'm so proud of you. I told you I got 100 points, but you wouldn't listen. Imagine not believing your own son. You're a rubbish mom. I love how just blunt and clear, just like you're terrible. You're trash. Absolute rubbish. I'm sorry, darling. I really am. I never should have doubted you. Anyway, it looks like a celebration is in order. 100 points. Ooh, I can't wait to tell your father. I think I've turned them British. Thank you so much for finding the pieces of the test paper for me. Here, you've earned it. Oh, nice. Brainy bracer. That's actually pretty nice. Actually, I need a lot of brainy bracers. And I don't know how you make them, but I'm pretty sure they're expensive. This is just between me and you, right? You see? No, can't tell you right now. Come and see me later, okay? 100% wrote it on the thing, ripped it up, and then you just made the excuse. So where is that kid? I'm gonna guess in here, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not there, maybe in here. I'm trying to think of like other places. Nope. Maybe in the inn? I can't think of it anywhere. I might as well do a full sweep of the town. Ah, over here. Haha, Mom's thrilled with me now. This is just between me and you, right? You see, the marks for the test were actually out of 500. I just have to hope Mom never finds out. It got a 20%. Yeah. But this is also funny enough, though. This is why, not exactly this, but why it has the tendency to be, you know, a grade out of 100% instead of just the numbers. Because that way it's a lot easier to tell what your actual grade worth is versus just like, okay, I got, you know, 15 out of 20. I mean, that's an easy 75%, but 14 out of 20, that's a little bit more difficult, you know, percentage. But either way, it's one of those cases like, you know, you can at least see it a lot easier when it's in percentages of like, oh, okay, it's quite nice. At least that's, or I should say, that's the nice thing about online learning at this point in time, is the fact that at the very least now we can easily see what a grade is, like, is, you know, percentage wise, instantly. It's like it's there in the thing. Also, this old man does not have a quest guide. I thought he did, but apparently not. Assume he has it at a later date, and that later date. Oh, look, it's just like I almost passed it up. Nice. Oh, we actually leveled up from it. You actually might get, yeah, up to 55. And deafness is basically the chance to crit, and crits are really darn awesome. This crit's just like, hello, you the damage reduction? I don't think so. Uptrades. Yeah, it's just like, oh, damage reduction? Nope. Oh, you got this? Oh, nope. Basically, it's just the really convenient... No, I don't think so. I've just done a ton of damage. Yeah, that requires a monk. We're on thieves. I'll need to come back for the quest or the class quests, because right now I'm not in that class, so. And I don't feel like switching each time, so it is just going to be the case of like, yeah, I'll come back to it eventually. But yeah, I don't have the arm list in general up. Tavern, I have the minstrel now, but you know, or I have it leveled up. I just don't have it with me now. But it is on me. Okay, got those. Mage, don't have. Okay, just a class quest. So. We shall go to Port Laughlin. Port Laughlin away. I know the upper area has some high-level quests, but I'm not even sure what to do with them yet, so it shall be the case of not doing those yet. Actually, I might as well see if Jonah has any quests. I do not think so. Any quests in the church? Oh, maybe at some point I'll stream enough that I can actually get a thing on YouTube. Because right now, I do not make enough content on YouTube. It's been ages since I've really done any editing, and I gave up on Fallout 3 ones for many reasons. He's still out cold. So it's been a while since I've done any editing, you know, and any edited content. I might actually get around to doing that again, because it might be a little higher on my priority list now. Okay, nothing here. Anything in the slurry quarry? If not, anything in the drawbridge. Oh, my back is killing me. Yeah, you're just a shopkeep. Oh, there's actually people down here. Nothing, as expected. Nothing. Also, once we do run through the different areas and run out of quests to seemingly do, that's when I go to the fancy handy dandy wiki and go, okay, what quests am I missing and where are they? Okay, I don't think I've gotten any more mini medals, so we can just actually ignore the there. Down here, let's check the inn. I doubt there's literally anything in the inn. There is a dude. He's just a dude, though. He has no quests. You're just a person. You may have a quest. I do not know, but you do! I had a feeling. Apparently said feeling was correct. Brr, so cold. The last owner of this place must have been a right lemon, making a big old hole in the wall like that. The name's Colden. I don't suppose you can give me something to make me a bit more comfy. You know, something snug, warm. I gotta be able to sleep like a baby. Yes. Crikey, you'll get me something? That's well decent of you. What do I need to get? I'm going to guess like a poncho? Poncho probably works. However, I have said list of quests up. Oh, it's just lamb's wool. Okay, it's not even like a proper item. It just could be normal lamb's wool. Come on, then. What do you got that's all snug and warm, man? Yeah, I thought it was lamb's wool, probably because I remember doing this quest. But I was really thinking it might end up being more. That's more like it. This is really soft and lovely and warm and all. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Oh, blimey. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. This is to say thanks. Got another utility. Which, the utility belts are pretty great. They give like 25 deafness or something, which is quite nice. However, once again, it comes down to a good old-fashioned case of being able to just, you know, heal. It's just kind of really good. There are no quests in the secret shop. No, you do have quests. The heart reason, the thighs were weak. The only thing I've got left to burn on my pants. I don't suppose you got something I could burn, have you? I could scramble together to give something in return. Don't worry. And like the last one, a vague anything that can burn. That's a good one. Any item that can burn. Okay, I really should just go with the gut, apparently. Burn, my hands are frozen. Come on, give me something to burn. Do I have to use horse manure for anything? Trying to think of, you know, what are some stuff that I have a lot of. Probably an antidote herb. They could probably burn. Antidote herb? Let's give it a go then. Oh yeah. Nice. That's toasty, that is. Nice one, Lou. I'd never have thought of that. Here you go. Got one gold coin. And a quest. Yeah, I have a lot of antidote herbs and very little use for them. Because I'll always be limited by the medical herbs. Didn't think anything would be there. Is there someone there? Hey. Any quest in here? Ah, thief quest. The thief quest is here, I dare say. I dare say the thief's quest. Reach level 15, have you? Fancy joining the mighty Busters B team? I have to test you out a bit, of course. Don't look so worried. It's nothing too tricky. I just want you to go and get some treasure off a monster for me, that's all. A wealthy man was attacked while out on his travels and had all his rich stuff stolen. One of my gang saw a hunter mech making off with the loot to the Bad Cave just north of Bloomingdale. I want you to go and find the hunter mech and steal the tycoon's trove back off him. Should be a piece of cake for any thief worth that salt. You'll do it, won't you? Yeah, this should be easy peasy. Especially because I have a macro that makes it really darn quick to do the actions. I think like the largest time for taken for like doing things is just how slow I've gone when it comes to actions. So it's just a case of like, yep, anything that can speed that up, especially massively, like doing, is quite the impressive thing. I do know the ranger quest. I think I have the ranger quest done, like the, get the ranger class, but I definitely don't have anyone leveled as it. However, we will check the 0 rocks. We'll come back to Durbridge. Or, come back to Durbridge in a sense. Brains. Oh, right. Really thought it's like, just gotta go in the door. Yeah, we'll come back to the Thieves quest. Once we check the quests in Bloomingdale. Who's the slime? Oh, there's another oh yeah. Are you another one here to see my great rock collection? No. Likely stuff. There's no need to be shy, Okay, yeah, we do have to say. Of course you are. The name's Rocky. I like rocks more than anything else in the world. I mean, there's so much you can do with them. You can make them into chairs and tables. You can make them into beds. Hey, you're traveling the world, right? There are loads of rocks in the world that I'd give my right arm to see. Maybe you could help me out with 3 of them. Could you bring me a Resurrect, an Enchanted Stone, and a motherfucking Agate of Evolution? Go on, say you will. No. You really are a shy one, eh? I do not have... I don't even know necessarily how to get Agates of Evolution. I'm assuming it's a drop off of high level bosses. But that's only the assumption. Okay, doesn't look like anything here. However, it did look like I just need to show him, potentially. So my hope is that if I ever get one, I can just go, look at this. But it was kind of funny. It's like, okay, Resurrect, that's really simple. Enchant Stone, I can do that. And then Agate of Evolution was like, I know. That's just gonna be a big no from me, bounce. Let's see, what quest can we find? Two old men staring each other down, probably because they got themselves into a fight with each other. But they're so slow and neither one of them have made the first move. Oh yeah, forgot about this quest. I have no idea what this quest requires. But that is what the wiki's for, wiki's for. Oh, and yeah. That makes sense. It's like there definitely are some cases where it's like, oh yeah, this is a logical conclusion. I just didn't put any brain power to it. Oh, nice. Nice. Another quest down. Cat ears was all that was needed. And I guess it makes sense as well. I just, you know, was like, I don't know. I'm just gonna try, you know, just whatever. For some reason, I thought it had like better armor, and I was like, I don't know, where does it have better armor? But no, it doesn't. It just has the bonus stuff. Ooh, what do you have? Oh, to put him in mind. I'm burnt. You couldn't sort me out with a birthday cake and a party popper, could you? Where in the world did we get that? This is just like a case of I'm looking it up because I'm not even sure I've seen that. I mean, yeah, I'll grab it. Grab the quest. Yeah? Wicked. I was counting on you helping out. I'll be waiting for you to bring me that birthday cake and party popper. Okay? Where am I getting this? Oh. I can't get this. Or correction. I pretty much will not be able to, because this has to be done like on your quote-unquote birthday. Because you have to go to the inn and then you have to get the supplies there, but that can only be done on your birthday. So let's actually let's warp back in time. So we didn't accept that quest in the first place, because that is not a quest I'm going to be able to do legitimately. However, I do have a save editor, so eventually that will be marked up. It's going to be Christmas soon, isn't it? I love Christmas. It's not. You're a traveler, aren't you? You go to all sorts of places all over the world, don't you? You meet all sorts of people. So, have you ever met Santa? Yes. I killed him. Wow, really? Oh, listen. If I give you something really precious, will you do something for me? Apparently. Goodbye, chat. We're going back in time to avoid... Apparently there's just a lot of quests that require... Which makes sense, I guess, to be honest. Because a lot of these quests, you have to have the connection, so... It just still is the case of like... What? Again, I'll probably end up mucking it up my quest list at a later date. Unlock the door. Interesting. Oh, gotta let the cat out. Oh, stretch body. We got a very mediocre item, especially for this. Actually, no, it could be a good one. I can't remember if this is the vendor bot version or the slightly upgraded version. Because if it's the vendor bot version, really not good. especially as late in the game when you could get that. It's just like, oh, okay. Guess it's something. Ooh. And nose, as per usual, betrays me, I do dare say. Oh, it is Wallace. I came back here to Bloomingdale to visit my mama and papa's grave. It was rather hard when I first moved to Wormwood Creek, I mean. They're very different, what with their accent and all. But I'm getting on splendidly now. My uncle, Mayor Darfus, seems to like me. And everyone else has accepted me too. So I just wanted to let Mama and Papa know that I was fine. That they needn't worry about me now. I was like, I feel like I've seen that character model before, but I don't remember where. But it was also very much a case of like, I know it wasn't here. Yeah, met a clerk. That's always nice. Anything else? So far, I'm not really seeing many quests in Bloomingdale. I'm no longer employed as the ship's warden, of course. Nope, I'm in a new line of business altogether. I work in the basement of that little place. Not open at night, though. Oh, right. Why don't you stop in tomorrow? Oh, interesting. I don't even know what this is, so we shall go to the inn. Zoom to the inn. Whee! Welcome, welcome to the home of the miraculous, rejuvenating waters, to the font of youth. Wasn't I working at the inn before? Yes, that's right. But the pay is much better here, so I decided to take my career in a different direction. Come now, listen to your younger days beckoning. They yearn for you to return to them. The font of youth awaits below. You know the most hilarious thing? Because I'm playing or doing this as Natia, and as such, Natia is a dryad of sorts. You know, like a Spriggan dryad kind of thing. And it would be super hilarious to, you know, instead of, you know, like, you know, because she wouldn't necessarily get younger, but it'd be hilarious if she just, you know, reverted back to tree form, just to spook everyone. Well, spook is taking it lightly. This font of youth place is wonderful. Just soak in the waters. You can practically see the years washing off. That's why it's all old men down there. Do you know what rejuvenating is? I bet you don't. It means getting younger. But if it makes Grandpa into a young man, what will it make me into? I don't want to be a baby again. Also fair. Oh, I came all the way over here from Zero because I heard of the fine water that makes you younger. Well, am I not a wee bit more svelte than you'd expect for a man my age? Ha ha ha. The bunch is gone. Ah, this water is splendid. Nice and chilly, just right for numbing the aches and pains, you know. Wonder where all the water's coming from. Actually, probably legitimately the ocean that is right next to it. Watch yourself in here, youngin'. You might disappear altogether if you bathe in this water for too long. It just looks like a run-of-the-mill river to me. There must be some invisible magic in the water that we mortals can't see. His art of youth is a sensation, an absolute sensation. I was a doddering old fool this time yesterday. Oh, yes, I was. Yes, indeed. But look at me now. I'm young. I think he was the dude working here. I wouldn't linger downstream of me. I mean, well, you know. Poor old man. Hey, look, a chest. Oh, nice, a mini medal. We do enjoy a good mini medal achieved. Ooh. Anything over here? Just 2 pots and a barrel. A pot and a barrel, 2 breakables. Ropipa, ropipo, ropipa, ropipa. Okay, that also reminds me, I should actually go on the ship and check what's in it, because I think there's a few things that you can unlock later in the ship, but I totally forget about it, because once I get the train, I just kind of like, yep, don't need to worry about the boat anymore. Okay, first things first, captain's quarters. Yep, nothing here. Huh, interesting. It's like you can get off, but you can't really get off. Anything in here? Absolutely nothing. Anything at the bottom? Yes, there's something. There is 2 red chests. Ooh, a falcon bite. That actually is really nice. Except for no one uses no one uses swords. I made it that way for a reason this time around. Because otherwise, I only use swords. Because they're really good. Especially the falcon blade. Especially the Uber falcon blade. So I was like, I'm gonna do things differently. Okay, back to Bloomingdale, and we go off to the cave. That is indeed the plan. We shall deal with some hunter mechs, and as such, we are in hunting mode, and that means zoom mode. And not this way. I believe they're most found. Actually, do you have any for us, guys? No? Okay. They're mostly found. Yeah, I forgot about the blue chest here. That's why I had it written down. They are mostly on like the second level. If I remember correctly. Yep, that was also a red chest. There's blue chest up here. I love being able to just zoom around with fast speed. Also, I might find some metal slime stacks. Oh, also will be quite nice. Hello. I do have to go first, so that'll be a little bit issue. So let's actually take off my self-healer. Not that. And do I have an agility ring? No, just got. Yeah. No. Do I have a meteorite bracer? Was that one of something? No, I don't. I had a meteorite bracer. Apparently no. Which is fine. I don't need. I just thought I did. Hopefully that a little amount of a speed. Oh dang it! I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, I have to make sure I go first. It'll be a little difficult to do so, I foresee. Oof, yeah, he's gonna go first. I have to find the doubles. Oh, that was a bad idea. I went at first that time and I went off to the wrong one. They're actual. I don't think my macros are gonna do me too well. No. I want a Jed. Jed, I say. Oh, that also works. Not expecting to miss all 5, but I guess I should've. Yes, please. And... have the Mercury bandana, which increases agility. Another 20 points. Do I have anything that increases agility via body armor? I don't think so. Definitely nothing there. Nothing there. Yep. This is gonna be as fast as I go. Okay, full team. Everyone, everyone tries to half inch. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good drop. Oh, okay. I was stuck on stuff, so I didn't get it. Also, in case you didn't notice, I did move around where the viewer count is. It is now in the top little bit of the box. Oh, tactics. Due to a good old-fashioned case of half inch for her. Due to a good old-fashioned case of brain stopped working. Also, I realized I was probably on the wrong viewing angle for all the different quests and dialogue we did. Oh well, that's no fun. But due to a good old-fashioned case of, I am now going to try and make sure that people know about ways to donate to me and support me financially. Just being here is a nice support in general, but financially is definitely a nice thing. Not needed, but would be very nice. Haha. Okay, I did the thing I needed to. Everyone, fight wisely again. Nice. Okay, 2 things. First, get me back into my normal gear. Yeah, I was like, hopefully I have evac, and I do indeed. But yeah, right now, pretty much I would say the biggest thing is, you could donate through Ko-Fi. I don't know the cut I get, so theoretically I would get most of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably 80%. I don't know. Something I'm going to look into, and I'm going to have a nice little spreadsheet. Not spreadsheet even, just a little chart. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a nice chart, because I'm terrible with visuals. I'm terrible with audio. I'm terrible with making a product in general. But I will make a little thing that makes it nice and clear how much I get out of every little thing. I was like, where am I going again? Yeah, it's down here. But yeah, so if you can, donations are always nice. Unsure where they are. I believe they should be below in the description or on the Twitch pretty much below the channel. They might not be on the YouTube description now that I think of it. I don't know if I've updated that with the donation links. Maybe I should. Either way, though, the profile link is on the stream. Is it readable? I don't know. That's for other people to tell me. That looks like a tycoon's trove to me. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's have it then. Yes. Nice one. Here, you can have this as payment for the job. Whew. Nice, we got some robes. Not too useful, but still nice. Haha, I hereby pronounce you a member of the beat. First rule of the gang is that all loot has to be shared equally between the members. Come on out, lot. Blind. Loads of lovely loot. Cheers, boss. Don't mind if I do. And this is your share. Take it. You've earned it. Oh, nice. What you gonna do with the rest, boss? I want you to take it and hand it out to the poor and needy. Go on, boys. Get out there and spread the wealth. Yes, boss. You pulled in a pretty good haul. I'm looking forward to working with you again. Oh, it's kind of funny when classes or like classes that are very much the not good guys, like thieves, are portrayed as like, yeah, they're the Robin Hood. I guess, yeah, it's just the Robin Hood thing. But it reminds me of the iconic like kids show like pirates never steal, and it's just like, wah. That's exactly what they do. Blimey, you've come a long way. You've reached the level 40. I reckon you could probably help me out. There's this cheeky young scallywag called Baden who bumped off a female thief friend a while back. See, he's always out and about somewhere, recruiting monsters for his gang, but I finally managed to track him down. He's holed up beneath that Gerzon place, waiting for a sorcerer to bring him a lunar diamond. I can't let this chance pass me by. The sorcerer should be nearly there by now. Steal the loot and bring it to me. No need to kill him, just half-inch the stone. I need to steal it again. When Baden realizes it's missing, he'll come running, and I'll be lying in wait. I want to give him comeuppance at last, and if you help me out, I can't fail. What do you reckon? Yes! Sorry to get you to do this. I know it's a big ask. Still, if you're willing and able. It shouldn't be too difficult. Just means that I need to have everyone on follow me, half inch away. No, actually, just items. Let's get over there. Whee! Where is it again? It's over this way. Oh look, I just realized the dark triangles seem to be a common point of where events have taken place, with a few exceptions. Like, no, all of these are different boss areas. Because, actually, yeah, no, I do want the screen. Because you have, going from bottom right, you have the Bloomingdale Caves, then you have Zier Rocks, and then on the middle island, you have the Tower of Nod. Not Tower of Nod, that's that over there. You have a tower, you have the whale area, the Grainar up over stuff. No, we did have a dungeon. So it's not every... No, dungeon was over here. Was middle left. Or on the left side, middle height. That was where that dungeon was. Graynarl area didn't actually have a dungeon, just a cool fight sequence. Angel Falls, the hexagon, is northeast of the other area, and top or most northwestern point is the fallen ruins that I can't remember the name of. And then to the right of that is the Quarantine, where we fought the coffin. And then to the right of that is the Tower of Nod, which is another boss fight via DLC quest. And then to the middle, or the middle of the top, you have Gidden Palace. And then where I'm at right now is the Gruesome. And I didn't realize that, yeah, those are all denoted via a triangle. Okay, so now we just need to find a source and steal it. Or steal stuff from it. Come on, come on. Come on. I see it. I was like, I see a sorcerer. Oh, body, follow orders. I happened inching this sucker, and I'm doing these slowly. No one stole the thing, dang it. We'll get him this time. Can't take 8 tries. Not with this team. Everyone's a thief. They got good deafness. They should be able to do it. I like how that did effectively no damage. Oh, dang it. We actually did manage to do it. I like how this is just, yeah, half inch, please. Which is super easy if you have your entire team. Aha! Entire team trying to do it. Set everyone back to fight wisely, and then I just do them all time. Nice. Woo! Interesting. Eek! Don't kill me, don't kill me. I only came to get a diamond back that was stolen by a monster. Hey, oi. That's it. There. What you've got in your hands. Give it here. The man suddenly snatches the lunar diamond. Hey! Murder. Right, I've just gotta pop outside a minute. I'll be back with a nice reward for you. Just wait here. Hey! I don't even get to try and murder him? Oh yeah. Before I go, have you heard of an evil genius called Baden? He gets monsters to pinch things for him. Well, you'll never guess what. He's me! Haha, you've been baited. That was for Nicker. I got him for you, Nick. Now you can rest in peace. Oh, Buster, I should have known. I can't die. I'm the evil genius Baden. Me and Nicola stole this diamond together back in the day. Now I finally got it back. Thanks. I owe you one. Meet me back at the pub, okay? Evac time, time to evac. Yeah. Back to the pub, going back to the pub. Going back to the pub today. And I think that is the first level 40 quest we have finished. Nice. I managed to get revenge on a nasty piece of work thanks to you. By the way of things, I let you in on a nice little trick that lets you steal treasure without even trying. Oh, that would be really good. It's as easy as popping the scroll in your pocket. Anyone carrying it, it'll be picking pockets and not even noticing. My god, that will be amazing. Okay, I do want to see, what does that actually, like, do? Yeah. Actually, I probably should play evocations. Okay, yeah. I wanna see. Wanna see. Wanna see. No. Verification. Let's see. Actually, I realized. I should just look up the actual item. Right then. Time to divvy up the loot. Boy, I said it's time to divvy up the loot. Gather round, big team. Blind. Loot's a lovely loot. Cheers, boss. Don't mind if I do. And this is your share. Take it. You've earned it. 10k gold. That's good. Right. We'll get along and give the rest out for the poor and needy. Come on. Don't worry, Nicola. The B team will keep your spirit alive for as long as I'm around to lead. Okay, thieves. Application scrolls. Yeah. Keeps there. Oh, cool. So once we finish the battle, they steal. Nice. That's actually kind of used. Nope, didn't need to use it. Need to just give it to Algrab. Not too important who gets it, but that's kind of nice. Actually, not kind of nice. That's really nice. Actually, I will say, I'm going to actually look at the different books to see what other fun stuff we get. Because maybe I will switch to the other classes to get those items sooner than later. Also had to turn on the light. Because it was getting dark. It's almost like it's getting late or something. But I'm having fun, so we shall continue. I do know the weapons give you some really fancy, powerful abilities, and I'm like, I don't need these god tier abilities. Okay, so nice thing. The Armless level 40 quest makes it so that you can, that character is holding it whenever they do their force. It puts it on everyone, which is kind of nice. Gladiator, ooh. It has a chance to do an additional attack. Yeah, with normal attacks. That's kind of nice. Luminary can do a gold rush. Watch this. Yes, I'm looking at things. Unfortunately, I do not have them up. I also did hit the middle mouse button. I apologize. I'm moving this where I can see my screen, or my OBS capture, I should say. Go. Okay, so the gold rush is a lot of damage, but it also costs gold every time you use it, which is hilarious. But it also does it does like 550 points of damage, so that's pretty insane. Okay, Mage just lets you do Weakening Wave, which is I would say honestly, not too important. Huh. Interesting. The martial art one makes it so you retain tension between battles. It's at one level lower. That's interesting. But also at the same time doesn't mean too much. Because it also, like, if you change dungeon floors, like, you know, going from a normal floor to a boss floor, it resets. So it's like, limited use. But interesting. You get an ability for the minstrel. Oh! It gives an attack boost. Seems just like a minor one. Yeah, just a minor attack boost to your entire party, which is actually kind of nice. Because, you know, Oof does a single target for 2 levels of power, where the minstrel one is a team-wide 1-up. And then you do it again, it's effectively the same. And it takes only 2 turns instead of 4. That's actually kind of cool. And it doesn't matter what class you are. Huh. The paladins get a solar flare ability. Unfortunately, I don't think it's like Krillin's. I don't think it'll blind the enemy. Just some good damage. Yeah, just some good damage, but that's about it. Really just for a priest, though. And sadly does not blind. The priests get a wave of relief. Okay, it just removes negative status effects. But that's not too important. It's not too bad either. It's good for like Equinox, but Equinox is pretty easy to take out, so there's probably other bosses I haven't fought yet that have debuffs, but currently, with the people I'm fighting, it doesn't seem too important. Might be good later on, though. Ooh. Oh, okay. The Rangers gives you one that doubles your crit chance if you're below 25% health. So it's one of those, like, yeah, it's not terrible. It's not too great either. Hocus Pocus from the Sage. I'm guessing something to do with mana. Oh. It allows you to do 2 spells at a time. Instead of a double hit, you do 2 hits. There are 2 spells. Oh. 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 That is actually really powerful. Because unlike weapon hits, where it's just 1, 2, you know, all in one character's attack, spell hits are fun. And apparently, if you do a double spell hit, it counts as another hit. Which I guess makes sense, because this is, with most attacks, it's just the case of you hit an additional time. Where with this, you're taking another turn to cast the same spell, essentially. Which means if you have everyone lined up to cast the same spell, like whatever the fanciest frizz is, and you have the Sage's 40th level item on whoever's the slowest, and then you just have them double cast. They'll do 8 times. Well, the first hit, they'll do 4 times damage, do a lot of damage. The second time, they'll do 8 times the damage. Oh, this is wild and wonderful. And the thing is, I'm doing like no spell casting, so it wouldn't mean anything here. But that's a really cool ability. And the warriors can counterattack. It's not too bad. That'd be useful against like most things. Oh, actually, ooh, the warriors' handbook, workbook, would be really useful against, or not against, but for tanks. You know, like characters that you have is just like you are there to be a beef and be a wall between your enemy and your allies. Well, you know, they just essentially a lot of times you just keep going, hey, I'm in front of everyone, hey, I'm in front of everyone. If you also have the warriors workbook, you then have a chance to counterattack and actually do some damage while going, hey, I'm sitting here. So that's actually really cool as well. Okay. Nothing, though, that I'm going like, I should definitely grab this before continuing on. I'm off to Gleba, I do believe, for some more quests. But I am very happy with the auto steal. Actually, I'm going to try that out. And just stab a lot. Okay. I just want us to see again. Basically, I'm trying to get it to trigger because it must not be an all every time. Can I trigger these two? Nope. I want to see it I want to see it trigger. So. Nope. I'm assuming it'll have like a trigger thing. Like it'll have like, oh, you stole this? Like it does have it. Okay. I was gonna say like, do you have it? I'm not thinking the auto steal is that good. Yeah, we're just gonna look for some more quests. Because that was a bunch of enemies and none of them auto steal or said anything that they to denote that they successfully auto steal. So my guess is just RNG. I just had bad RNG, maybe? Oh, you do have a quest. But I left my home town of Wormwood Creek. My dear old ma told me so. Walter, she said, had all kinds of stuff to eat and drink in that there big city. I had the bunch of it. And you be sure and gobble up all that you can. And she wasn't wrong. This Gleba place is crammed with all sorts of crackin' tucker and some pretty nice drinks too. The only thing I ain't seen is a single drop of that sainted soma she's used to go on about. It's that strength that's supposed to make you live long, donkeys years long. And me dear old ma, she always been good to me, so I wanted to send her some to say thanks. But it must be an old wives' tale. You seem like this type who can get hold of some stuff, even if it's not supposed to exist. Especially if it's for someone's dear old mom. I don't mind when you get it done, but do you reckon you could find some sainted soma sometime and take it to me, Ma? Yes. You'll do it, little beauty. I know it ain't just some old wives' tale. It's real sainted somas out there somewhere. You mark my words. I have no idea where. Somewhere. I wonder if it's a quest. Or not a quest, alchemy thing. You've had your grubby mittens on half of the items in the world. You're no messer. You're an itemizer. Woohoo! 50% of all different items. The only thing I got illegitimately is the entire Alchemicon. Because I didn't want to have to make a bunch of items that I wasn't going to use. And I wanted to see all the recipes because I had most of the recipes on my main save. I didn't want to look for them again. Alchemicon. Also, it's funny, like, I've just made this my main save at this point. It is Saint Soma. Okay. Lucidia shards and astral bones. Okay, I need some more flurry feathers. And some angel bells, but I can buy angel bells. And the Lucidia shards are right there. I'm gonna need Brian Locks and more Evan Claw. Okay, well, they're near this place, so I shall pick them up. Well, you also have a quest. Greetings, I am Rookie, newest of the Gleben gods. Due to my lowly rank, I have been charged with a ridiculous request. I believe someone must be playing a trick on me, I ask you, would you perform this preposterous task in my place? Let me read you the request in question. Osgood Golem exist, not like us real good Golem, named Gold-Plated Golem. Punish Gold-Plated Golem, please. Beat until ugly gold plate god. Reveal ugly beneath. Love from Gold Golem. Yes. Excuse me. You say that you will. You will do it. But it is merely someone playing a prank. You are a gullible soul, are you not? I wish you luck on your wild goose chase. I forgot about this quest. But we actually will be going around that area, I do dare say. Oh yes, I do dare say, dear boss. You also have a quest. I am Medic. Great name, Medic. As in like medic. I am Medic. I heal the wounds of Gleben soldiers injured in the field. I wonder what. Would you be able to aid me in the gathering of 5 of the bindings worn by mummies? The grubby bandages in which they wrap themselves may look unsavory, but they harbor great healing powers. Yes. I don't think I have them right now, so it will take a little bit. But you must keep your mouth shut and your mind focused, but not be distracted by other monsters. Mummies of the word. I totally forgot that I was reading it and just like boop, 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 boop. I went on like autopilot. Okay, you don't have. I doubt I have enough grubby bandages because I do use them quite a bit. Anything in the horse barn? No. No one at all. Nope. Oh, I was like, what did I see? It was the break icon. I was like, what am I looking at? Vendor. Hello, I'm Peregrine, a lowly, not to mention disappointed, wandering merchant. I came all the way out here to buy an extra special item, only to find that no one has it in stock. You may have heard of it. It is an extremely rare animal extract called Turbo Toad Oil. So rare because it's much harder to get than ordinary toad oil. It can only be harvested by defeating a monster called an Explode with a critical hit. Doesn't matter if it's a critical hit with a weapon or a spell, just as long as it's a critical. And it finishes the monster off. I wonder, you couldn't go and get some of it for me, could you? Yes. Oh no, but it is a tragedy. You've got too many of the other things, unfortunately. Very Let's look at that quest list. Right, yeah. We're gonna get rid of that quest because no one actually has it, so or has stones throw, funny enough. As for the other quests, I can't really get rid of them. Yes, I already know. You're good. Thank you so much. I'll pay you a pretty penny for it. Don't you worry. The desert round here is full of explodes, so you shouldn't have any trouble fighting. Just send one to meet its maker with a critical hit from a spell or normal. Do that, and it'll be knocked over so head over heels with surprise, you'll be able to harvest the Turbo Toad. Good luck. Also, I always find it funny, like I start off with a voice and then I immediately forget it. It's like I have no idea where this voice started, and as such, I cannot return to it. I guess to be fair, there'd be more reason for me to watch my old content. Because that way I could like, okay, I did this voice for this character in case I see them again. Okay. Oh, you have a quest. You also have a quest. So many quests here, but I should probably go murdering, just due to the fact that I need to do that. Ah, it did trigger that time, so it just takes a while. And nothing here. Hey, grabbing some loot. Okay, just one Brighton Rock. I might need to find some more. Figure out where to find some more. Of course the crit was on that one. Hey, look, a crit. Well, I'll take that. Yay, some Turbo Toad Oil. Now we just need to kill some golems. There still will be a lot of explodes, so... Not many of the golems. Though if I can steal, I can get a half-inch bar. Or not half-inch. A gold bar. If I can half-inch an item, I might get a gold bar. And double check I am indeed recording. Only if I could find gold golem. I think I need to keep an eye out for them instead of running around. Also, ghost bombs give a lot of gold. It's because it's a gold. Hey, look, I got a gold bar. Quite happy with that. Look good. Ah, whoops. No stealing for me. Gold golem. Hey, look, I stole something again. I love that. Nice. Yeah. Got a, not a great steal, but still a steal. Excuse me. If only my mute button was easier to hit. Oh, go on, yes, please. Eventually, we'll find the imposter. Eventually. Hey, there's two of them. That's good odds. Oop, neither of them were imposters. It's just exploded. We'll find the synth. We'll figure out how to find the synth like this eventually. Our test will be perfect. We'll never even notice. Oh, nice. Some total. Oh. Yes. I was like, really? Just all explode once again? Love it when I get a nice crit. Ah, gold ring. Okay. No tactics. Okay. I need to see what I all can steal, because I don't think the gold piece, because I think it's the gold bar that I get. But now I'm double doubting myself. Material. What's that? No, I guess it isn't a gold bar. Dang it. That's very unfortunate. I could have sworn it was gold bars. Been very happy if they were. Of course, now there's just a million gold golems. Eventually, there's gotta be a fake. I mean, I don't mind too much. I am getting a lot of gold. Yay! Found it. It seems very annoyed that its gold plate rubbed up. It seems to be thanking you and wants you to have a reward. Natia receives 1,000 gold pieces. I love I got the effective amount of 2 killings worth of gold for this. Success. The Fool's Gold quest has been progressed with finesse. They love their rhymes. Maybe not rhymes, but you know, close enough to me. Yeah, I don't have the material to make the Sainted Soma at this point. Okay, that was at least 2 quests. So we can... Yeah, who's the other one? That was another one. Grubby bandages, that's what it was. Actually, let's just see. How many do I have? I do actually have enough. I mean, I was going to use them for other things, but I do actually have enough. I do love turning in quests. You made mincemeat of the mummies and brought me their bindings as I asked? Yes. Not your hands, Matic. I'll probably bandages. Knew I was gonna make that mistake. Medic. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you indeed. I must tend to the wounded at once. Ah, but not before I have rewarded you for your chalburu. Here I set this aside. I hope it is satisfactory. It's something. Also, just a fact that, like, no defense-related item will, once again, be as good as just the healing bracer. it is near impossible to compete against 25 less damage taken a turn effectively. Because to get to that number via defense and just for normal attack or just for attacks, you would have to get 100 defense. That is more than most body armors have, I think. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, no, the heal's really darn nice. So, how did it go? Did you get me some turbo toad? Yes. Oh, just look at it. The rich golden color. This can only be turbo toad, Gleba's most mysterious secret. If I sell some of this to some of the wealthy shoppers, I'll be rolling in it myself. Right, I am a man of my word. So here you go. I think you will find it an ample room. 2K gold. I do hope I can call on your assistance again. If I need some more turbo toad. That's not a bad repeatable quest either. Assuming it's repeatable, I just kind of was like, it's probably repeatable. Since, again. Do you know her? Do you know the beautiful Belindra? The newest of the dancers, do you? She is almost unbearably sweet. I am her most ardent admirer. I go weak at the knees when I witness her guileless purity. I wonder, can I ask something of you? Could you see your way to bring me 3 of the feathers of the Hocus Chimera? I wish to make an adornment of them for the hair of my darling Belinda. So will you help me? I will reward you. Yeah, I think I just need to murder a bunch of them in the Heights of Loneliness. Thank you so much. I am Affin. Incidentally, I am honored to meet you. I look forward most fervently to seeing Belinda's joyful face when I present her with my key. And who are you? Oh, it is to be a luminary, to win the hearts of mortals and monsters alike, with one's talent and tenacious appeal. Oh, and to use such appealing abilities to bring a glow of glamour to the heat of battle. These are the performances we live for. Your face. It has real star potential. Would I be right in thinking you hope one day to become a luminary? Alright then. Let's see if you got what it takes. If anyone can make you a star, it is Moya, the Amplarion. But the path of stardom is paved with blood. I've killed at least 25 other people just to get here. That was just today. I'm not allowed to be here. I'm terrible because I crack myself up and I don't even know if it's necessarily funny. Sweat and tears. Are you ready to start singing for your supper? First, I'll need you to prove you can cause a sensation on the stage at battle by beating a Moai minstrel with hot lick. Okay. It's not too bad. So you're ready to make your debut? Your commitment to the road, maybe. But it's a dog-eat-dog world. I have not eaten any dogs, however. You must give it give it your all, or nothing at all. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. Assuming I know where to find those. I just need to get everyone some, like, a rank in Minstrel and get hot. Like, it's not a good ability, but if everyone's doing it, it shouldn't be too bad. Nope, just saving. Bum bum ba bum ba dee dee doo 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 doo. Okay, nothing going on over here. Nothing going on over there. Bum ba ba da da da. Oh. Actually, I will talk to them. So, my darling, it is quite some time since we began our romance. Well, I mean, my beloved, will you marry me? Say that you will. To ask such an important question in front of strangers? Have you no delicacy at all? Please, I am attempting to make my proposal. You must go elsewhere. That's kind of great, actually. Not really do anything. Anything in here? Nope. Oh. I really should just stand up when I adjust my chair. Because it sometimes rolls a little bit more than it should. And by should, I mean just more than I would like it to. So then I have to readjust again. Oh, you have a quest! Cooking the meals that Her Majesty demands is a most trying task. It drives myself and the head chef out of our minds. I don't know why, but I think I've turned these people into Italians. But I also might be completely wrong. Because, one, I'm terrible when it comes to accents in general. And two, I'm terrible with remembering what accents go to where. They are scattered brained in my mind. And I just remember half-done accents in a sense. There are times when we do not even have the ingredients available to create what you request. Those are hard times indeed. We are too busy to leave our posts, but if there was someone who could go in search of the ingredients for us. Wait, were you going to give me a quest? Okay. I don't know. That is obviously a quest, but I do not know what I would be needing. Oh yeah, not that too. Oops. It is 8:30. It is that like, hey, you should probably be wrapping up time. I say as I shall continue. Though I will say probably will try and wrap up soon. We will probably look. I don't think there's really any quests to try and do left in Gleba that I can necessarily do right now. And then I think we shall look at... I'm not sure what the next one is. I'm trying to think what the other place between Gleba and Swindimples is for on the Zoom menu. Because I know Swindimples is the next one normally, but there's something in between when it comes to the Zoom menu, and I can't think of what it is. I wonder what it is. I can't do the voice that I'm wanting to do right now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, and then I need a paladin level for a paladin person. Oh, interesting, Batsarig. Batsarig. Wonder what quest would be in Batsarig. Let's check the inn. The Inn of No Omens. Anyone in the shop? Yeah, I might as well go out the other door. Yeah, I figure as much. No one in the shops? You do not have anything to give me a quest with? You are just an old lady? Has no need for someone else to do her bidding? You're a young girl? I figured as much. I'm called Chulun. My mother and father were with much simplicity. They even possess accolades to demonstrate it. My father was with the title Simple Simon, and my mother was with the title Simon Simone. I have a great wish to see how the supreme simplicity of the holders of such accolades would appear. But my parents are not here to show me. Will you show me? Maybe, but I don't think I have it. So first we actually will just check. And, actually, by name. I know I do not have it, so I cannot do it right now. I mean, at some point, I'll be able to do it, but like, I don't know what I need to do for it, and as it's an accolade thing, I probably will get it at some point. And just passively, so that's a ram. I thought it was a person. I was wrong. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything in Batsarig. Let me go to Batsarig. I am called Enk. I am a servant of Batcon, and now I carry out a task for him. He wishes me to recover him, he mailed. The doll was his dear possession, but it was snatched from him by a beast, as his feet walked the plains. Night after night, Batcon was with enjoyment as he held in his hands the doll. It has great meaning in his heart. It was taken by a brainy baboon. It must be retrieved with half-inch after the beast is put to sleep. Finding the right beast may take much patience, but I humbly request your help, kind travelers. You will help me in this task? No, because I don't think I have anyone to snooze them besides whacking them upside the head, and Vorzin definitely does enough damage. So I will have to figure out how do I snooze again? I know one of the classes has snooze, but I do not remember which one. So like many things, that shall be for later. Oh, I really was expecting you to have a quest since you're back in the middle of nowhere. So now we go to Swin Dimples, and it will have a lot of weapon-related ones. So we shall do the weapon-related quests. However, not at this time. So at this time, we shall just save. Because my alarm has told me I should get off of games and get ready to sleep so I can sleep and sleep well and not have any health issues. If only that was true. So that I don't have any more health issues. But But this was quite fun. We did do another 2-hour stream. I think definitely now that I'm back in the routine of streaming, definitely taking longer streams. Ooh, I want to do a long stream tomorrow, but I probably won't be, just due to how how my life works. I'm gonna do yes, just because there's a few things I want to do after the stream ends. Ending screen. Yeah, I think that mostly still works. I'll need to adjust a few things probably, but for the most part it works. Most part. But anyways, thank you so much everyone for watching today's stream. I had a ton of fun. I really thought we'd end up doing some grottos, but apparently I just, we were having a good time with a bunch of different quests, and I ran out of time to do any more streaming. So, once again, thank you everyone so much for the support. I hope you all will do well. Check out my stuff, bunch of stuff linked below. If you're on Twitch, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're not on one of them, make sure you're following the Twitch. And make sure you subscribe to my Guardian Namek channel, YouTube channel on YouTube. Yep, that makes sense. And then also, if you want to catch the VODs for later, say you don't make it to every stream, or you're just like, ooh, there's more of this content, then you should check out the Guardian Namek VODs channel. I have all my different VODs. They go up eventually, sometimes within a week, sometimes within a month. It just kind of depends on when I remember to actually upload them. Also, newer content on the VOD channel. I've also started uploading some Marvel Rivals clips. As in, like, just the highlights of, like, you did really good this time. Let's give you a little highlight. And sometimes they're good. In general, I'm not really good with Marvel Rivals, but I have fun posting them nonetheless. And, yeah. Check out the links below. Definitely check out my website. That's where all my other stuff is situated. Basically anything you can find about, or not about me, but in some sense about me even, but any of my projects, any of my, hey, check this out, games I play that you can join me in playing. I have a page for that on my website. That is linked down below. And at some point, I'll have a nice little page set up that will show how much of your dollar goes to me when you donate through different means. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. It's not the weekend yet. I was gonna wish y'all a weekend, but I will be streaming tomorrow, so I can do that then. Bye-bye! Join the Discord.